Hi there, it's Alan here, the Digital Mentor, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can set up your Facebook professional profile, so your business page on Facebook. Now, what are the reasons for doing this? Well, there's a number of them. One, it helps you to have a professional business page on Facebook where you can get followers, and you can also track your measurements and track all the good stuff that goes on within your Facebook page. Whereas when you have a personal page, what happens is you can only add friends to your page, okay, which is of great value if you have a lot of good friends. But if you're in business, you want to have followers on your page, but plus you're able to see a lot more detail. You're able to see all of the insights that go along with your content and with your page performance as well. So well worth investing the time and energy into setting up a Facebook business page. You can also, with the Facebook business page, you can avail of many great opportunities that are within the Meta business suite as well. So it is well worth doing that. You have the opportunity for Facebook advertising, for insights, and then also as well for your planning and scheduling of your content as well. Plus, within the Meta Business Suite, you're able to connect your Facebook page with your Instagram page. They both have to be professional, so we will talk about that as we go through the process as well. But there's a number of easy steps to follow. What I would suggest to you before you start this video and before you start creating your professional business page is to follow each step. So watch the step, then pause the video, go and do that step, and then unpause it and move to the next step, and so on and so forth. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump over to my Facebook profile where we can now start the process of creating your professional business page on Facebook. Okay guys, so here we are in my dashboard or my Facebook profile. I will say to you that one of the important things to remember here is in order for you to set up a professional business page, you need to have an account with Facebook. So you need to have a personal account. The reason for this is because that is where it will link to as for the profile. So you'll be able to access it from your personal page as well. Okay, and I'll show you a few tips and tricks on how you can bookmark and do other good stuff around it as well at the end of the video, so stick around for that. So here we are, as I said, in my dashboard or in my profile on Facebook. Now, in order for us to create a page, we have to go and click on a number of different tabs. So over on the right hand side up in the corner, you will see this little dots box, which is your menu, which is sort of opens up for everything. And you can see there's a load of different opportunities there for you to go to different areas. But what we are looking for today here is to create a actual page. Okay, so what we do is we click on the create page under the page menu there, and as you see, it opens up. So this is a brand new fresh page which has all the bits and pieces, and as you start filling out the details on the left hand side, it will start to populate the actual page, so you'll be able to get a preview as you're doing it. You can also view it in the mobile version as well, but for this we're going to stick with the desktop version of it. Okay, so what's the first thing we have to do? Well, of course we have to name the page. So let's pick something simple. So I'm just going to call this maybe social media tips. Okay, simple as that. And once you click on this and you click into the category, you'll see that that name is actually available for me on Facebook. So there you go. So you're able, so you know. But if the page is not available, if the name is not available, it will come up with an X, and you just have to try and rename it and find another alternative name to it. Okay, so your next thing you will do is to pick a category. So you can go marketing. So let's just go marketing or advertising and marketing, or actually, you know what we'll call it internet marketing services. Okay, you can write a brief bio. So Alan shares tips on social media media marketing. Okay. So we can do that. And again, don't forget, you can update this as you go through. So what it will do now is you click down on the bottom and click create page. Okay. So once you click on create page, it might take a few seconds for it to do, but you can see actually in the center of the page where you can see the name of the pages come up, and then also the little bio as well. Okay. So it will ask you, do you want to add a website? So you can either click through that and do the put in all your details there, or what you can do is you can just leave it, and you can come back to it later and fill it in. It will say to you when you go through the process to actually go and update this. I always click always open because there, but if you are a bricks and mortar shop, what you need to do is maybe select the hours that you are open and the hours that you're not available as well. So once you do this, you can then click on the next button, and it will automatically start saying, okay, so let's customize your page. Okay, so we want to add a profile photo, and we also want to add a cover image. So profile photo is this little guy in the center, which is sort of like your avatar, or you're going to be your logo. So very important to put something in here. The reason I say that is because when you do start liking posts from this particular page, it will be that little avatar that will come up in these like posts, or if you mentions, or if you actually put a comment on someone else's page and you're using this page, it will automatically do that. So I have two already prepared. So what I am going to do is I am going to grab these, and what we'll do is we will put them up onto the page. Now, very easy. You can do this in Canva, and I will show you in another video how to simply create these two images here. But it is important that you put something up here. Do not leave them blank, as you are losing out on an opportunity. So let's go and click and drag, and we'll grab the logo first. So let's just put the logo in here first, and it will automatically come up. So you can see here, and what you can do is you can edit it. We're just going to leave that for it is at the moment. I'll tidy that up later on. Okay. The next one is we want to add a cover photo. So let's grab our cover photo here. If I have it, I did put it out here, so we'll just have to have a look. There we are. So we can grab that, and it will automatically generate that. So you can see here. Now, if you're sort of saying to yourself, oh, look, his thing is covered. Actually, it won't be when you go live, because that will move over to the left-hand side of the bar. So you could add an action item if you wanted to. So if you wanted to customize it, you can do that. But for the purposes of this, we're just going to bypass that. So now we have both of these, and if we click on this or click next, it will automatically start to create our page. So you may want to give you more details and stuff. So you'll see here, you can add a WhatsApp number if you wanted to add that in. You're more than welcome to do that. And then you can click invite friends if you want. So if you wanted to do that, you can do it there, but you can do that at a later stage. So you can skip these parts here. Page notifications on your profile. Yes, you always want that. Marketing promotional emails to your page. Probably not. So if you just click that, it will automatically add that. So someone follows your page. So now you have your new Facebook page. So you can see here, so I can go in and I can edit this photograph if I wanted to, which I will do at a later date. But that is basically your page is all set up. So you can see here how healthy is your page. So it's saying it's fair. So it'll ask you to write maybe a welcome message, link it to your WhatsApp account, connect it to your Instagram profile. For that, we will look at that in a minute. You can edit your bio. You can add all of these other details in, and it also gives you all of that. So now you can see here, this is what your page looks like. So you'll see, as I was saying earlier on, 0 followers and your 0 following. So you go in and follow people, it will show up there who you're following, and then obviously anyone that starts to follow your page will be there as well. So this is how you do it. Now what I do want to show you is you have two here while you're in this. Now you have this sidebar here, which is your professional dashboard, which will just show up because we haven't got a lot populated in it at the moment. It doesn't really show much, but as your views, your followers and viewers start to look at your page and it starts to grow, this will start to populate here. It'll tell you your content of what's your biggest movers and shakers and gives you your insights of the last 28 days. Again, you can drop that down. You can open it up more as you start to use this, okay? You'll also have an insights page which will give you that. There's obviously nothing on these at the moment because we don't have anything, interactions, your audience and stuff like that. But as you start to build, you'll start to see that, okay? So if I click and I go to the home again, if I go back to home, it'll bring me back to where I want it to be. Okay, so if I click back on all tools, I can click in here and it'll do all of that. It'll ask me to create a post, but I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here to my actual page. What I do want to show you here is the Meta Business Suite. This is a really, really powerful place that you can go to. So it sort of changes your picture. It's still there. So you'll always see your name on the top. You can connect your Instagram through this, and I'll show you how to do that, which is quite easy as well to do. But what I do want to show you is you can see your notifications. So anyone that gives you any mentions or whatever it may be, they will all show up in there. Okay, now you have others. You obviously have your ads manager, you have your inbox, so if someone messaged you. You also have your content that's available, so it'll just show you any content that you create. So you can see here we created this we created the logo, the profile photo, so that's showing up. Okay, but this is the really cool piece. So this is a thing called the planner. So basically this will give you, if you look at it, you can look at it in different shapes and sizes. You can go by month if you want, or you can go by week. And this is where you can start creating your posts and scheduling them all out for the different days. So you can see you can do it as many days as you want. It will actually ask you, do you want to create a post, or do you want to create a story or a reel or create an ad? So you can pick and choose which one you want. If you click into post, you can create your post here and it will bring up a dialog box. And then obviously you just pick the one that you want. So if you have a number, so I have got a number of pages. So if I had the Instagram account connected there, it will automatically bring them, and I can just click on both. And then I can obviously start writing my text, and then I can add a photo or a video as I choose to. Alrighty. And when you're finished, then you literally just press set time and date, and then you can pick the date that you want. If you have your Instagram account connected there, it will automatically add in your Instagram as well. And you can pick the date of when you want it to go out, and you can also pick the time as well that you want it to go out. So it's just a case of turning and going 7 or 8 o'clock this evening and at that time. And then it's literally press the schedule. And then once you press that, it will automatically schedule. So if I was to do that, and I'll just give you an example because we can't delete it, it will ask you, do you want to do this as an ad? You just go maybe later, and it won't actually do it. But you can see here, there's the post now is all ready to go out for that time of night. If you want to change it, you can literally just click on it and it will ask you, what do you want to do? Do you want to edit the post, duplicate it, reschedule it, move it to drafts, or then delete the post? So for this purpose, we're going to delete the post because we don't particularly want it. So if you click and just refresh the screen, you should see that image is that thing is gone. So it gives you a lot more control over your Facebook page. This is really a powerful piece of kit to have in your arsenal for your Facebook page and stuff like that. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video helps you and it gives you a little bit more insight as to how to set up your business page. Okay, I will do a video of how you create, how you add your Instagram account to this. Actually, I can do it here. You know that? We might as well just do it here. So if you go into your settings, and then when you click on your settings, what you want to do is add a linked account. Right, so this is how you do it. So again, let me just go back there because I maybe have jumped a bit quick for that. So let me go in here. If you go into your settings, so this is where you want to click on settings, and then when you click on settings, you will get this other menu as well down the side. What you're looking for is linked accounts. And if you click on that, you'll see it comes up with Instagram, and it also comes up with WhatsApp as well. So what you want to do is click on Instagram. So you want to go connect your account, and then it'll bring you up this dialog box, connect to Instagram, and then press connect, and then it will go continue, and then it will ask you for which one. So you want to switch accounts. So what we'll do is we'll switch accounts, allow all cookies, yes. And the one that we want will be Alan's, what is it? At Alan's digital tips, I think I put it in as here. Digital tips. Okay. And then I just put in my password, which is 0. And then I'm just going to click in here. It might take a few seconds to find. And you go, yes. Okay, so I'm just going to save that, yes. And we'll add that there. And then what we'll do is, don't worry about that. That's just something in the background here. So then you just click save info. And then what you do is you go log into Alan's into this part here. And what it will do is it will actually say, do you want to connect Alan's digital tips with this particular Facebook page? And you just go yes. And you literally click yes, and it will automatically start populating that. And it will literally, again, will connect both to your Facebook page. Does take a few minutes. There you go. Instagram connected to the social media tips. So if I click on done, now you will see that I have this. I can disconnect it at any time if I want and change it. But say I go back here now and I go back to my social media, my page, and I go into my Meta Business Suite and I click here. And you can see now you have access to the Instagram account here, who has an account, and I'll just tell you, that's just your basic ideas. So we already posted one then on Instagram. So you need now see where the feed, it's starting to pick up what's on my Instagram account by here. You can see the little dashes here, the little icons here. So if I was to go in and I go into my planner here, and I was to create a post. So if I click here and say, right, create post. And again, before, as you've seen, we hadn't got anything that was in there. It was only showing up the Facebook page. But now when I hit the drop down menu, you'll see I have my Instagram account and also my Facebook account as well are in there. So now if I was to create a post, it will set it up. And I just type in whatever, and then what we'll do is we'll click on schedule a time and date, and you see here now in this we have the Facebook page and the Instagram page connected to both. Okay, so very, very powerful. And then you can just go click. You can actually change it if you wanted it and actually have different messages on both if you want, but you can change active times and stuff like that, blah blah blah, all the other good stuff. Click schedule for Facebook, and if you click on that, it will automatically schedule. So you click maybe later, and then you'll see. Okay, so I hadn't got the two of them clicked, so let me just go back in here and I can edit that if I want. So I can click on reschedule post, and it'll let me reschedule it there. Let me just go into a new one. So let me just go back in here. and I will start that again. So you can see here I have the two of them connected, and then what I can do is I can now go blah blah blah, and you want to also do that it schedules on both. So you just click and then you click finish later or whatever it may be. So that's how you would do it, and it'll allow you to actually do. If you would like to post and also post an image, add an image or graphic. Oh yes, sorry, that's where we're having the issue. So it's only allowed doing it on Facebook if it's text. So if I click and I add a photograph, so I'm just going to upload, let's see, I might just upload let's just pick something simple here. We'll just use let's just use this one. Okay, this is just a general post. So now I have the image, so that'll bring up an image there, and you'll see here now it says schedule. So if I go 5:50, 5:45 on the 30th and I press the schedule, it will automatically pick that up there, and it will always do it 15 minutes outside of the time. So now you can see for today, I have a post that will go out on Facebook at 5:44, and also I have one that's going to go out on Instagram at 5:44. You can also preview it, so if you wanted to click on it, it will actually give you the preview of what's going to go out, so you can see all these things. So it's a really handy tool. So what I want to do is I want to go in and I want to delete these posts. So I'm going to delete these, and again the same with this, I will delete this post and get rid of that, and I'll also click and I will delete this post, and if I click on refresh, they will have disappeared. So you can see. So that's how you do it. So guys, I do hope this is of value to you. And if you want to learn more about social media digital marketing, please do get in contact with me. If you're viewing this from one of my courses, thanks for watching, and do follow the steps. If you have any questions, please do get in contact with me, Alan at thedigitalmentor.ie. That's my email address. Until the next time, be social and have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.